All right, I'm going to have them getting ready for the trip. I've been trying to think how I can do this story, and now I got it. She's adjusting the cradle board on the saddle, hanging from the saddle, and he's tying some ties on maybe a bundle on the back or something. So I'm going to probably do a blanket of some kind, but I think that works out good. It works out from every angle actually. And then I've got her like she's talking to him, or I can have him looking up at her. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that works out beautiful. So from one side, and this is the primary side of the piece, and this is the side that will be displayed. And it really works out the best because the horse has flipped his ear back to keep track of what's going on behind him. And I think that works out beautiful. So that's it. That's the final design. And I'll work it out. I put him on a separate piece of wood so I can slide him in to the sculpture, and so they can cast him separate, because the last thing you want to do is have a subject that's standing next to the horse and try to cast that with the horse. It just won't work. So I think this is going to work out just fine. And him leaning against a horse gives him balance. Yeah, I like it. All right, everybody, I'll be right back and we'll get started on the next step. All right, I've got to take him. Well, I'm not going to take him off yet. No, I'll leave him on there. And I'm going to leave her on till I get the blanket made for the this side of the saddle. It's a matter of planning out what part of the project you're going to do now, and I'm just trying to figure it all out. I wonder if I should do her. No, I'll hold off on that. All right. Now I want to make sure that the blanket is the same length on this side as it is on this side from the saddle. Okay. I was going to make the cradle board detached from the saddle so that they could cast it separate, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Also, I'm not happy with the baby's eyes, so I'll be working on those, and I've got to do his ear on this side since I've changed the angle of his head. And this whole idea came to me this morning as I lay in bed, and I could see exactly how it was going to look in my mind's eye. So I also had to increase the size of the base by about 4.5 inches, so almost 5 inches, so that when I do the base around the bottom of the horse, it'll have enough room to do that. This positioning of this mountain man completely changed the whole size of the base. I've just spent the last hour getting everything ready to sculpt here, I realized I had to put a support so that when I work on him separately, he'll be held up. So I put a aluminum wire, which is really thick and strong, to keep him in one position. And yeah, I'll have to work around that. But I'll remove this once I put him up against the horse permanently. And then when they pull him away from the, well, I don't know if it will. Probably leave that support in there. Now, I'll have to figure that out when I get it to that. But I'm excited about this new composition. And I'll keep working on it for as long as I can today. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm doing the end of the roll of the blanket, and I want to get that multi-layered look. That's one nice thing about the pasta machine. I can put the clay in the pasta machine, and it comes out even layered all the way around, so it doesn't look weird. I just go ahead and put it up there. Go. Well, I got the clay started. I've got the bedroll started. I rolled the clay through my pasta machine so I could keep the layers even, and then I rolled it up, and then I matched the thickness of the robe that's on the back of her saddle, and also continued the edge of the blanket along the back of the or over the back of the blanket. I'll put ties, and I'll put the cinch, the tightening of the blanket and the wrinkles caused by that. I'll put that in next week. I'm going to have to continue this next week. I just ran out of time. It's I spent a lot of time getting this ready to go this far, and getting him ready to go. And I've got work to do on his positioning of his arms. I'm going to have him tying this tie on there, and And she's going to be having both hands down here, adjusting the cradle board on the saddle. I thought of having her turn her head talking to him. Well, maybe I still will. I don't know. I kind of like that idea. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Good night. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.